In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to add reviewer in Bitbucket. By the end, you'll know how to set up default reviewers so that every new pull request automatically includes the right people for code review. This is a great way to standardize your review process and make sure nothing slips through the cracks. First, open your web browser and go to bitbucket.org. If you're not already signed in, sign into your account so you can access your repositories. Make sure you have the right level of access for the repository you want to configure. Typically, you need to be a repository admin or have permission to change settings. Next, navigate to the repository where you want to add reviewers. From your workspace or the repositories list, click into that specific repository. This ensures you're making changes in the correct place, especially if you work across multiple projects. On the repository page, look to the left-hand sidebar and find the option labeled Default Reviewers. Depending on your layout, you may see it directly, or it may be under the repository settings area. If you don't see it, double check that you're in the correct repository and that you have sufficient permissions. Once you're on the default reviewers page, click the button to add reviewers. This opens a field where you can search for people by their name or username. Start typing the person you want to add and select them from the suggestions that appear. Make sure the person you're adding already has access to the repository or the workspace. If they don't, they won't appear in search. If you plan to include multiple reviewers on every pull request, you can repeat this process to add each person one by one. After selecting the reviewer you want to add, confirm your choice. The confirmation step saves the change to the repository's configuration. Once confirmed, that person is now a default reviewer for this repository. From now on, whenever someone opens a new pull request in this repository, the default reviewer you added will be included automatically. This applies to new pull requests going forward. Existing pull requests won't be updated retroactively. If the reviewer isn't being added as expected, check that you added them in the correct repository, that they still have access, and that you're working in Bitbucket Cloud with the same layout. That's it. Simple, consistent, and effective. You've just set up default reviewers in Bitbucket, helping your team maintain quality and speed up the review cycle. If your workflow changes later, you can return to the same page to adjust the list as needed. Thanks for watching, and happy coding.